I need to share computer sound.
Yes. Also, because I wasn't fast enough on the record button for everyone who is just listening to the thing, Ellie is going to press play on her music in just a second and do a warm up, so follow along.
Point your toes down. Lift your knees. Lift your sternum. Walk in a circle. And the other way. And use your arms. We're trying to get your heart rate up. And the other way. Point and flex. Point, flex. Twice as fast. Point, flex. Point, flex. Speed it up. Rotate. Rotate on your heels. Use your hips. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. All right. And a little more warm up to James Gray. Releve. Plie. Releve. Now twice as fast. Down and up. Down and up. And in second. And in third. I don't care which foot's in front. You really should feel this. Sort of, this is your glute med in the outside edges of your hips. And with the other foot in front. And faster. Now let's flow back and forth between a lunge and being back. Heel your foot up and press it down. And the other foot. Press it back, heel it up. Press it back and sit back. Press forward, heel it up. And a little bit of shoulder shrugging. And the other way. Punch forward, open up. Punch, open up. Now watch your hand. Twist your head around. This is loosening up your neck. And bring it forward and over. Isn't that lovely stuff? That's James Gray's piano dance, and I think I heard it I think Ellen played it for warm-ups, and I thought, oh, isn't that beautiful? So today we are following up on Ward's class on the different kinds of music. Let's see, let me get rid of this. So he was really good at telling us about what the different kinds of things were, and I want to give you a chance to move to them so you can feel them. And I've put together a very simple dance. It's a cross between two dances, Kali Law and Alaman to Go. One of them's a jig, but it had the figures I wanted, and the other is a reel. So we're sort of blending them together. And I've picked very simple figures so that you have some brain power left to actually pay attention to the music. And I also edited it so that all three of our steps, QuickTime steps, are in the dance. So you get a chance with a little bit of pas de basque, skip change, and slip step. So listen as you dance. Now, the head of my set is up here. This is first couple and second couple. You can see that that has one piece of tape and that has two, so that's second couple. So let's walk the dance. If you don't have much space, just keep it tight. So we're going to set twice. Again, we're just walking 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn your partner with the right hand. 5, 6, and finish ready for Allemande. Dance the Allemande, and if you don't have much room, dance it as a man because that doesn't take as much space. Lady in and under and fall back. And now first couple is in second place. You dance a figure of 8 up between the twos at the top, a full figure of 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we circle 4 hands. Well, if we had 4 people, 4 hands round, slip step round and back to place. And then stay in second place and dance it again from second place. So each of these you'll get a chance to dance it twice to the music that I've picked. Now the first music is My Love She's But a Lassie Yet, which is a song. This is one of the ones that Ward played. And it has basically one note for each time your foot hits the floor. My love, she's but a lassie yet. So it's very, it supports the dancing, but it's very simple to hear. So you come back to the top. Once again, I'm going to have to run over there to start the music, but it's set twice, turn with the right hand and Allemande. Then from second place, figure of 8 and circle. So let's dance this twice. And I have to run back and stop the music when it's done. Figure 8 up. Remember to finish in second place. Set. And turn. Allemande from second place. Now this is where the first couple is doing their figure of 8. So any questions about how that works or? Okay. So the next tune, and I've tried very hard to make sure that these are all playing at roughly the same tempo. They're not the same rhythm, but they're all reals, but this one will sound faster. This is Baldy Bain's Fiddle from Bobby Brown's Ready And album. It's a Shetland reel. So let's try the same dance and see how it feels to this music. Alma? Figure 8. From second place. They do the figure of 8. All right. Any comments, any questions? You
More
can
fun.
hit the space bar. Say again?
The second one's more fun.
Okay. It's more exciting. Maybe it fits the dance, maybe it doesn't. I've got one more for this dance. This is the set is the set for something called Dancing On, and it's the designated tune for Alaman to Go, which was one of the underlying dances for this. So this is Muriel Johnston and Keith Smith from Vintage Gold Ring. And it's neither as simple as My Love She's But a Lassie Yet, nor as frantic as the Shetland Reel. It's sort of halfway in between. So see what you think. That? Turn. Come on. Great. Okay, so any comments on that? That was sort of, the second tune was more like Baldy Bane. The first tune was a little more like My Love She's But a Lassie Yet. Those killer reels are exciting, but sometimes they don't actually, I don't think they fit so much the setting as they do for the going forward. Okay, so grab a drink of water and we will do, we'll start with the Strathspey. Now this is a little dance I put together for another class because I wanted to do set and link in Strathspey and in QuickTime. So this dance goes through twice in Strathspey and twice in QuickTime. It's a couple dance. So it begins, I'm first man over here, that's second man is here. I'm going to be second man for the moment. We set and link for 2. Just watch for a moment. Set and set. That's not a real setting step. And the person on the left casts, and the other one dances forward. We go around each other on the side in a little clockwise loop. And then for this dance, the person who finds themselves in first man and second woman's place, you may think of that as a first diagonal, they turn with the right hand. That's the first 8 bars, and then that figure repeats. We set and link. Now the person on the left dances forward, the person on the right casts. And again, it's the people who find themselves in first man and second woman's place who turn with the right hand. So it's the other people who get to do that. All right, let's dance those 16 bars. Set and link, and then first diagonal turn, and then set and link again, and the other people turn. That's those guys who turn. And then we set and link again. And now I'm in the one that turns. Okay, it's the people who have cast and are dancing forward into the line who turn. Not the people who have danced forward and then have the polite turn. They are not the ones who turn. All right? So that's the first 16 bars, and the second 16 bars is equally easy with taking hands on the side. Since this is Strasbe and we advance for 1, we retire for 1, and then we do that again. Advance and retire. And then first couple has 4 bars to dance in toward each other, give each other the eye, and cast off to second place. So that's not very far to go. And then both couples circle 4 hands round and back. Then you repeat that from second place. That gets you back to the top. And you're ready to do it again as a reel. Okay? So the only difference when it's a reel, aside from the footwork, is different. Remember, set and link in QuickTime. I think you did this a week or so ago. It's pas de basque and skip change. At this point, you would stop. Pas de basque. And when you're getting ready to cast, let that right foot lead you around into the right place. Is anybody unclear on how the footwork works on that? Put your space bar down and say, I'd like to see it again. I have no votes. Okay, good. Everybody's good at that. All right, so the only other difference in this dance in QuickTime is that instead of 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out on the advance and retire, it's 2 in and 2 out, because 1 in with skip change would not be good. All right? So are you ready to just plain dance this? Does anybody need to see the footwork on the set and link? No votes? No votes? Oh, too bad, because I had this really cool thing with my camera set up. All right.
Please, could I see the footwork for set and link?
Thank you, Lydia. Okay, so I don't know that this actually is any better, but I have another camera. So in QuickTime, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, of course, with a pause in between. All right. All right. I spent some time setting that up, and I really wanted a chance to use it. So,
Yay, thanks.
yay! Okay, so the dance is called Anyu's Birthday. I wrote this for the bonus class, which dances on Tuesdays in Scotland, and I tune in the afternoon. And Anu is the mother of the woman who organizes it, Jofi. But we all thought that was her name. But apparently Anu is just mom in Hungarian. So this is Anyu's birthday. So it's set and link. And then the first diagonal, turn with right hands. And then from your new positions, set and link, you go back to your original positions. And this diagonal again, turn with right hands. Both couples advance and retire twice if it's strathspey, once if it's the reel. And dancing couple dance in and cast off and circle. Now, what I meant to say before I briefed it is the point here is the music. We don't do a lot of medleys because they are quite schizophrenic, and a lot of bands hate them. They particularly hate the medleys that are 16 bars of one and 16 bars of the other, and they have to keep changing back and forth. So at least on this one, it's just twice 32 of the strathspey and then twice 32 of the reel. The two strathspeys in this set are very traditional tunes. So they're really only 4 bars long repeated. The people who wrote the tunes are fiddlers. They're very strong traditional Scottish fiddle tunes. The reels are both modern, and they were both written by accordion players. So they have a very different feel in terms of almost ethnicity. So this is the set for Bon Viveur on book 52, Jim Lindsay. So it starts with set and link. These guys turn. Set and link again. Advance and retire twice. Then out, bring your foot in neatly, close, finish the step. Dance toward each other, cast off. Do step up if you have any. Circle. Now you repeat it from second place. First diagonal turn. Advance and retire. 1 and out. 1. Now the top couple is going to dance in and cast. 2 step up. And circle. Link in quick time. Two in, 2 out. Cast flirtatiously. And circle. Okay, so could you feel the sort of rub between the traditional tunes at the beginning and the very modern tunes at the end? What kind of reels were those? Those were, they weren't exactly killer reels, but they weren't, and they weren't Shetland reels, but they were yada 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 that Ward talked about. So the modern tune tends to be more, well, I don't want to say aggressive, maybe assertive. Okay. All right, so I have one more dance for you, so we might be finishing a little bit early. This is the Wild Geese. The Wild Geese were Irish Jacobites. It doesn't actually mean birds. It was historical. I'm sorry? Say again? Have I frozen? Oh dear. No? No.
You're
You're
fine.
not frozen.
Okay. So I have a recording that goes through 5 times that I have edited down to 3 because you're dancing the whole time. And I'm adapting it to be a 2-couple dance. So most of us know the Wild Geese, but just in case you don't, in its native form, it's 1s and 3s who set advancing. This is a jig. And then they set hands joined in a line of 4. And the top couple turns with the right hand and casts off to 3rd place. And the 3rd couple turns with the right hand to face up and dances to the top. But adapted as a 2-couple dance, it would be 2nd couple that would dance up, and 1st couple just dances into 2nd place. Then we repeat that from this position. We set advancing, and you give your right hand to your partner, and the 2 people in the middle, the man coming in from 2nd place and the woman coming in from the top, they give a left hand, so it's a zigzag line. It's really hard to see here. And set. And now it's the bottom couple that turns with the right to face up and dance up. The others turn with the right and cast off so that we finish back in our original positions. In the normal dance, it would be down the middle. And while our backs are turned, the sneaky 2nd couple steps up to the top. And we come back to 2nd place. And then the dance finishes with rights and lefts, with the dancing couple in 2nd place. Now I'm going to offer you an adaptation that I found in something called Always Enough to Dance. And that is when you do, oh, you want to walk it again? Okay, fine, we can walk it again. When you do your down the middle and up, go anywhere you want. Go out to the kitchen, go out to the front hall, sit down, do anything you want. For 8 bars, go get a drink, but when you come back, be in 2nd place for rights and lefts. All right, so the walking it, here we are in 1st and 2nd place. We set advancing 1, 2 to give a right hand to the partner, and the 2 people in the middle have left hands joined. 2 to advance into this, 2 to set here, 2 to turn with right hands so that you are toward your own side and facing up. And if you are the top couple, you cast. If you're the bottom couple, you dance up to the top and finish on the sidelines. Then you repeat that from here in the new position. Set advancing, 2, in this case, here's my partner. I'm the one in the middle. 3, 4, turn with the right hand, let those guys go. Turn with the right hand so that you're facing up. And then in this position, you dance to the top. In that position, you cast off so that you're back in your original place. Anywhere you want, but finish in 2nd place. And rights and lefts, so that's right hands to change sides, change with left hands up and down, Change with right hands across, left hand up and down. And we'll repeat the dance. You can repeat it from second place, and that will put you back in first place, and then we'll do it one more time, 3 times through. I have edited this recording so that it's 3 times through, and there's the tiniest of hiccups just before the last round. I'm not very practiced at this, but if you just keep dancing, it will be fine. And this is a recording I have always loved. The emphasis on it is that after the initial chord, you just hear one fiddle, and then another instrument joins, and then another instrument joins, and finally, by the time you're doing the second repetition, the whole band is there. And then on the last repetition, they drop out one at a time until in the very last 8 bars, you just have the fiddle, but they all come back for the chord. And so if I used that one, it would be 5 repetitions, but since you're dancing the whole time, you would just keel over. So we're just doing it 3 times. Alrighty, so this is the Wild Geese 3 times through. Tiny little briefing. Set advancing, balance in line, turn with right hands, and either cast from the top or dance up from the bottom. And then repeat that. Set advancing, partner right hand, balance, turn with right hand, and dance up from the bottom or cast from the top. Down the middle and up, however you want to do it, as long as you finish in second place, and rights and lefts. Okay, that's the only recording I know of. That's Word, I'll have to look it up. I can't remember, but I can look it up. It's not new. It's an older recording. Either it is an older recording or they copied the arrangement from an older recording, because I remember that one when I was first starting to dance in San Francisco. And that's back when God was a child. Okay, any questions? I'm going to put on a little waltz. So if you would like to stretch yourself out, that was quite a bit of pas de basque. So do what you need to do. You don't necessarily have to do what I'm doing to stretch yourself out. Okay, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Ellie. It was wonderful. Great music choice.